Hello everyone, welcome to C2 Validity of the OEI course rubric. We're going to go over this standard of the OEI rubric really quick here, and I think it really all resonates around student success. We want students to succeed, right? I mean, that's why most of us have entered into this lifelong commitment to education and creating lifelong learners, and lifelong learning ourselves as well. With that said, we have to think of every bite-sized building block in our course as a gear or stepping stone, which will guide our students to success. And success should mean that they have met the goals that we set for them. So we need to somehow set forth these goals, and then we need to then follow up and assess that whether or not our students are meeting these goals that we set for them. So, of course, all of these pieces must be connected so that our students can reach the goals that we set for them. So we have to think of what are our goals and what are our goals for our students. Once we have our goals or learning objectives, we have to create the path for our students to reach those goals. So you can go ahead and think about some of these questions. Where do you want your students to go on their journey? What do you want them to learn? What are the key takeaways you want them to remember from your course? What are you preparing your students for? What knowledge do they need to take with them to go on to their next step? And then with that, you need to think about all the information that's out there. With the vast amount of information that's so readily available to our students out on the internet, it's more crucial today than ever before to ensure that our students have a clear understanding of what they need to learn. Otherwise, they can get sidetracked and lost down a rabbit hole, expanding their knowledge, but never reaching the end goal and really never succeeding in your course. We need to tell them what the learning objectives are for the course, and then we have to follow up and assess whether they're reaching those learning objectives or goals. In essence, this is C2 validity of the OEI course rubric. The rubric can be accessed at these two bit.ly links, OEI rubric, which takes you to the OEI webpage, and OEI CDG, which will take you to @ONE's interactive guide of the OEI rubric, which also has examples there and some other resources as well. So in order to align with C2 of the OEI rubric, you need to take this one step further to help your students succeed. We need to look at the level of knowledge we are asking our students to obtain and what level of knowledge we are assessing. I really like this quote from our assessment ADL course. Constructive feedback informs students of gaps in learning, but also offers opportunity for growth and improvement. This is a great quote to remind us of the connection and alignment between learning and assessment. When thinking of this alignment, it's good to review Bloom's taxonomy. I know some of us need to think back in our memory from an education course or something that we've seen online, but it's just a really good starting point. This is a great image of Bloom's taxonomy, which shows the levels of thinking and learning processes. When creating your course, you want to make sure you're creating learning objectives and assessments that are in the same level of Bloom's taxonomy. So, for instance, if your learning objectives for your students involve learning how to synthesize a chemical compound in a chemistry course, or creating a musical masterpiece in a music composition course, then creating an assessment that involves vocabulary multiple choice would not be a good alignment with your objectives and your assessments. So that pretty much concludes C2 validity of the OEI rubric. You're, like I said, more than welcome to check out the interactive rubric and fill out SurveyMonkey. Thank you very much.